So I'm coming on here to say that I got it. I know why 50 did the documentary, okay? I got the reason. Everybody's like, why did 50 do the documentary? Was it because of his baby mama? Was it because of maybe did he owe him money? A lot of people saying they think it's because of the baby mama. It's not. I got it, okay? I remember watching a video. This was a while ago, probably years or at least a year ago. I remember watching this video and I forgot who the video was talking about because I watched so many videos. But in a video, they were saying how 50 Cent would be petty, would always be petty with P. Diddy because one of the reasons this video was saying they think the reason why 50 Cent be so petty with Diddy is because there was a friend that 50 Cent had who was a good friend of his. Now, if y'all know, Diddy don't like people to have friends, right? It's always some issues when there's a friend, right, involved. So 50 Cent had a friend, a good friend, who was murked. But before he was murked, Diddy had messed with the friend wife, or no, I think that was either the girlfriend or fiance at that time. Then the guy married the girl. Diddy had messed with the girl before the guy got married. Then the guy passed away. No. Okay. I missed something. Let me go back. So 50 had a friend that knew Diddy. Somehow they had some type of relationship, like work relationship, whatever. Diddy knew the same guy. Diddy messed with the guy girlfriend. I'm gonna just say girlfriend. I don't know if she was the fiance at the time or what. But Diddy messed with the guy girlfriend. Then the guy got married to the girl. 50 Cent went to the wedding because that's his good friend, right? Diddy was at the wedding. Okay? The guy was murked, or I'm not sure what happened to the guy. This is all alleged, but I remember watching this video and I remember what was said in the video, but I don't know where to look for it at because I don't believe I don't remember. Anyway, it's going to resurface. I know because I'm speaking it into existence. It's going to resurface. So the guy had a wedding. He got married to the girl. P. Diddy was at the wedding. 50 was at the wedding. But 50 was like, that was messed up that he was at the wedding and he had slept with the girl. You know, Diddy liked to mess with girls. But the guy had married the girl. After the wedding, the guy came up deleted. And the family, the guy's family didn't know what happened to him. I guess it was real strange how the guy was deleted. And so 50 was working with the family to try to find out what was going on. How did the guy pass away? And I believe 50 was helping the wife out or something, like financially, or helping the mom. Maybe it was the mom, the guy's mom. 50 was working with the mom, trying to stay on the investigators to find out what happened. Because at the time, I remember saying 50 think Diddy did it. I remember thinking that. But I don't know who this guy is because so many people have come up missing being around Diddy, right? But y'all, that's the reason why. And I bet Diddy probably owe 50 some money because he wrote that verse for him. He wrote a verse for him, said he was going to get, the cops was going to come get him or whatever, everything that happened, right? So I believe it's probably those two things. But mainly the guy, the friend. 50 had a friend that either they trying to say he took himself out. I don't know why I'm thinking maybe they said the guy took himself out. Y'all know what I mean? And the family didn't believe it. But the investigators were saying, like, they were determined that was the cause of death for the guy. But 50 did not believe it. And he kept asking the mom, the guy's mom, like, what are the investigators saying? You know, he stayed on them about that. And next thing you know, it's like, yeah, what's going on here? Something happened. So the family was depending on him to help find out what had. Okay, am I back? Sorry, a call came in. Am I back? Okay, I'm back. All right. So that's what happened, y'all. That's what the beef is. The beef is that friend. And then 50 had to be there for the family because the guy just came up missing. Or not missing. He was just like they trying to say he took himself out. I remember that. I can't remember who the guy was, what his name was, or anything. But y'all, it's gonna come back up. But that's what 50 Cent real issue is. He don't like the fact that this is a common thing with Diddy. You know, people come up missing around him or when he don't like them. And I believe in the video that I saw, 50 was saying that it was weird that Diddy was even at the wedding because he had messed with the guy's woman. And he was like, Dad, he gonna be at the Chris Lighty, that's him. Yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm telling y'all, that's the reason why 50 is keeping his foot on Diddy's neck. That's the reason. It ain't got nothing to do with it. Probably got a little bit to do with the woman, you know, with 50 baby mama. Because if 50 wanted his baby mama, y'all, he could have had 50 baby mama, okay? His baby mama, okay? I'm a woman. I already know. Stuff like that, he could have had her if he wanted her. That's simple. That's easy. Any woman knows that. Come on now. Because she was being slutted out by P. Diddy, so why wouldn't she stay with 50? If 50 wanted that woman, he could have that woman, even to this day. If he chose to say, oh, I want her, I want you back, I bet you that woman to get right back with 50, okay? She's that type of female. That's a no-brainer. She wants money. She one of them. Okay, that's the easy chick to get. All this ain't about no female, y'all. It's not. It's about that Chris Lighty. I believe him and Chris Lighty. Now I gotta go do my research again. That's what it was about. Because 50 was real close with that guy. And the guy's family. And when the guy passed away, 50 was hurt. I'm telling you, whatever video that was I was watching, 50 was hurt about that. And I was thinking then, that's why he trolled Diddy like he do. And then I forgot all about it because I was like, well, why would 50 go this deep in it? That's why. Because if something happened to my friend, I would do the same thing. It's not many people you could trust, especially in that industry. Think about it, okay? Most of them people shady as I don't know what. They'll do anything for a buck. They'll do anything for fame. Okay, you heard that one Bad Bunny chick or whatever talking about she get a lawyer to look over her paperwork, and a lawyer telling you ain't getting nothing but fame, you ain't getting no money. And she talking about, it's Diddy, I'm gonna do it. Like, what? That's the problem right there. Cause nah, bruh, you gonna have to pay me. You gotta pay you for your time. What you doing now? I don't even know that girl. She probably got a YouTube channel. Everybody got a YouTube channel. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But nah, you can't, like, people got loved ones, okay? You can't just be taking these people away like they ain't got no people that love them. Tupac had family that loved him. Biggie had a mother that cared so deeply for him. And he allegedly, this is all alleged in my opinion, okay? Allegedly, he may have something to do with Biggie not even being here. Think of how hurt his mom was. Like, I'm a mother. I have children. If that was to happen, I've lost loved ones, and I know how hurt you could be and how you could grieve for so long. You could be hurt for so long. The thought of them could just bring back those old memories because you traumatized. And Chris Lighty must have been Chris Lighty. Chris Lighty was a good friend of 50 Cent, a very good friend. And yeah, that's the reason right there. And it got little to do with the baby mama. 50 already knew what type of chick she was. I'm thinking, come on now, he a guy. But that's what it is. It's about that. And I don't hear nobody talking about it. Like, that's so strange to me that nobody else put that together, that it no one's been saying everything I've been hearing, everyone is saying, oh well, it's about the baby mama. He hurt by this baby mama. Like, come on. If anything, I would have said he hurt by not getting paid. Some money he was owed. Because think about it. Diddy has not paid a lot of people. Like, this is what he do. Okay? That was my first thought. He ain't pay him some money. He left him hanging just like he did everybody else. But nah, it's that Chris Lighty situation, y'all. That's what it is. Okay? So y'all look into that. Spread that word. Because I bet you're going to come back with, yep. That was it. 50 not going to tell it. He's a Cancer like me. We are petty, okay? If we can get the heads up, we hold on to everything, okay? We hold on to everything. That I know. That's why 50 did it though, y'all. Yeah. That was pretty much all I came on here to say because I just thought about it. I was like, hold up. That's why I forgot all about that. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so now I got to do some more research to find out what really happened with that situation because that video I was watching, I think it just brought it up, but it wasn't about that, but it brought it up. And yeah, it stuck with me. It was in the back of my head. But that's what it is. I knew it. I knew it was something deeper. I knew it was something deeper. Yeah, you ain't gonna just be out here like Kimora. Think about Kimora Lee Simmons. It seemed like she wanted to say something when Kim passed away. You know, she kept doing a lot of stuff, kept hinting at a lot of stuff, but she ain't had the courage. She ain't have the balls to stand up and say what it really was or what she really felt it was. Even though we figure like, come on, yeah, gotta be, but she wouldn't speak up and say it. But 50, a real dude. Like he said, he a 90s cat. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody ain't so scary like that. You know, some people have to stand up. That's why you had Malcolm X, you had Martin Luther King, because most people are followers. Most people are sheep. They want somebody that's going to tell them what to do. The majority of people in the world looking for somebody to tell them what to do, which is so sad. They just waiting to follow everybody else, follow the crowd. That's why in the Bible, they call y'all sheep, or they call us sheep. Because sheep just follow the herd. Wherever one sheep wanders to, that's where they all will go. It don't matter. They'll lead each other all in a ditch somewhere and drown and be gone because they don't think. They follow. It takes a lot to think about something. And it takes a lot of courage to stand up for something you believe in or to fight for something you believe is right. And see, I know a lot. That's why they have the term black sheep, right? Because I'm the black sheep in my family. I stand up for what's right, for what I believe. If I don't believe it, if I don't feel it, I'm not with it then. I'm not pretending. I don't care who don't like it. It just is what it is. So I guess in my family, I would be like a Malcolm X or something because I'm not following the crowd. And most people are. And I like the fact that 50 stood up and did that documentary because it was big. It meant a lot. And I really wish Biggie Mom was here to see it Tupac mom, she already know. She was a thug, okay? Dear mama, she was already a thug. We know. She know what time it was, but what can you do when you ain't got no backup? Okay? You know, I could get deeper into that, but I'm not. I'm not gonna go deeper. I'm gonna leave it alone. But that's what it was about. I'm gonna do some more research about it. I'm gonna come back and do another video about it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And then hopefully y'all understand and spread the word, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to my channel because this it right here. Diddy is going down. Now, that's not to say that 50 don't have his own demons, okay? Because we know he got some demons as well. But I don't know, I don't remember hearing about any bodies. That's kind of different, okay? You beat a couple women behind. Hopefully they got some justice some type of way. But to steal a person's life, to steal multiple, you know how many bodies people are saying that Diddy done took, okay, or been a part of, allegedly? Like, who do you think you are? The nerve, right? The audacity, okay? The audacity. And we see how the system is. Okay, I had so much faith in the court when they brought this child to court, because it's like, why would you even play with this right here? Why would you just give us a little taste of something? Like the court, the case just didn't add up. They made Kid Cudi, they forced him to come and testify, but they didn't force the Karam, the KK chick, who they named the whole trial. They named her throughout the whole trial. And they didn't force her. They didn't subpoena her to come to court to testify. And if they did subpoena her, is she locked up? Did she get any criminal charges? Because I ain't heard nothing else. And how you going to have a RICO charge and ain't nobody involved but you? That ain't no RICO. But I don't know. I don't really know the law like that. And I wish I would have got into the law. Next time, next lifetime, I'm going to get into law. Okay, I'm going to be out here. Well, we know that stuff is all corrupt. So, you know, I would be one of the good ones. They probably a damn disbar me. Because I'll be standing up for my rights. I'll be standing up for people's rights. Like, it's easy to do to me. You know, it's not easy. That's not easy for everybody to do. People have to have confidence. They have to have that don't give a F mentality. You know, they have to be like, shoot, it is what it is. Let's go. You know, ain't too many people like that. We ain't got no heroes like that. You know, a lot of people sitting around, they waiting on a hero. It ain't no heroes. Okay? You got to be the hero. You the hero. You the shero. All right? You stand up and do what's right or what you feel is right in your own space, in your community or whatever, because ain't nobody coming to help you. When I learned that, I was in my 30s. And I learned ain't nobody coming to help you. Okay? Not nothing spiritual unless you ask for it and you put the work behind it as well. Ain't nobody out here, ain't no genies granting wishes that you asking for. No, you got to put some work into that as well. It ain't just falling in your lap. Ain't nothing going to fall in your lap. You're going to have to put some work in, okay? However you have to do it. And that's what Diddy did. He went all the way in it. Did he do it? He did. He did it. Okay? And there's so much more stuff that 50 just scratched the surface with that documentary. Like, he can make 20 of those and still be scratching the surface when it comes to Diddy. Because you'll have to go all the way back to the beginning. But yeah, that was really all I had to say. about it. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Ain't about no chick, no broad 50 could have had. Come on. That's why she 50 baby mama. Greetings. Thank you. Thank you. Who cheat? Didn't who cheat? They all cheat. And that's life. Like, that's little. That's little. I hope you're not talking about a relationship cheating. Like, that's nothing. Anyway, thank you all for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you to my new subscribers. Yes, I really appreciate it. Excuse me. I really appreciate it. I seen the numbers go up. I seen the new subscribers come on my channel. I really appreciate it. I said I was going to get away from the gossip because it is dangerous. It really is. But y'all already know. Y'all know I ain't never cared for Diddy or Jay-Z. Them two are frauds. And like, I could see them clear as day. Like, I could see through, they like wolves, what they say, wolves in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Yeah. They think they blending in, but they not. Okay, I see right through you. Yeah. And I'm one of them type of people. Usually I can see through people. Like, if they talk long enough, then I could, point them out. Sometimes I get thrown off a little bit, but it is what it is. We can't be right all the time, right? But soon as I find out, okay, I'm like 50. Once you hurt me, I'm cutting you off. Like, for years and years, like, we done, okay? And in the meantime, I'm going to be thinking about how I'm going to pay you back. That's just how cancers do. But anyway, you guys, yes, peace to you all. Thank you for watching my video. Hit that like button, okay? Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, okay? Get in on this. Come on, join the gang, all right? And share the video, because this is the reason why. Chris Lighty, y'all look into it. I'm telling y'all, this is the reason right here. That's right here, that right here. All right, you guys. Have a good evening. Peace.